So this is whatever ship it is. I know it's Drake. That's the only thing I know. This is not... Was this a silhouette at CitizenCon? No, right? Yo, it is ugly. It looks like Argo, not Drake. It is so ugly, it's pretty. What is this? It says cargo. Nope. Drake Golem. But I can't grab the cargo. We're in party. So is that attached to it? How long is it? Looks like 32 SCU. Oh no, it's separate. Okay. Chat says pull it out from the back. I don't know why I can't grab the cargo here. I should be able to. We're in party. I shouldn't need to unlock anything. Or is it just a feature of the ship that you need to unlock it?
No, you need to unlock a prospector to take the bags off.
Wait. This is a mining ship? Oh, I guess it has to be a mining or salvage ship, right? And wouldn't be a salvage ship. Oh, wait. Golem. This is Drake Golem. You guys called the Atlas a Golem. Oh, so they were tricking me. I just realized it. This is a mining ship. It must be. Oh, okay. Those look like cargo pods. No, you did? You weren't here then. Somebody in chat called it the Argo Golem. Enter pilot seat. All right. I just want to see if there's guns on it. It is fugly. Well, I see what CIG did with the having mining bags, but not actually have them be mining bags. These are two 16 SCU cargo containers, but they just look like mining bags, but they have the cage around them to fit the SCU size. That's really smart. I like the color too. Check if I can put them on grid. I don't even think I need to. I think I can guarantee that you can put them on the grid. That's why they're shaped that way. But obviously I will check. First off, that hurt a little bit because that was definitely the mule cockpit, and that's okay. I don't know if I like that personally. If we went closer to the Vulture, I'd be happy, but the mule? I mean, we got that Drake UI, which looks good to me at least, but then we have a mule cockpit. Oh, this also has nothing. Hold on. There's no internal part of the ship, is there? I'll get back in and unlock in a second, but the thing I'm most curious about,
I say, hold up.
this is 32 SCU, so it's a prospector competitor, which, if it's a prospector competitor, yeah, no, there's no interior of this vehicle at all. Okay. It can't be a prospector competitor because, well, I don't know. With all the bugs that are going on right now, or features, I don't know if it's a bug or a feature or an exploit or what, but like you're able to put tons of SCU on prospectors and moles now, right? All right, those are unlocked ports. So because of that, but I don't think people know the history of the prospector, is the mining bags. Let's just use this as an example and say this was a mining bag on the prospector. When you pulled one off with the tractor beam, there were 2 or 3 or 4 total in each slot. And as you pulled one out, another one would come down and replace it. And there was a number of bags on the ships. But I think that those bags were supposed to total 32 SCU, all of them combined. But then because the ship was in a tier 0 state, haha, the bags just stayed. It's so ugly, it's sexy. It's true. All right, let's check the tractor beam aspects here. This is 500 kilograms. Empty, I guess. Guys, really? Did we make it impossible to pull out when landed? Pull the rear one first. Oh, it's more like a, yeah, that makes sense. I guess it's more like, like an RSI, like an Aurora. Yeah, that's pretty easy. Or an Argo. Yeah, it looks kind of Argo, actually, now that I see it. Cool. I want to go take this thing mining. But before I do...
Why?
Bro, CIG, like... No way, dude. Why are we still like this? That's crazy. Okay, well, it doesn't get stuck at least. I guess that's their solution, is at least it doesn't get stuck.
Pre-alpha.
The problem with that is damaging other ships that you put it on, right? So, okay. Yeah, yep. So Veteran Clacky in chat confirms that it gets stuck in ship grids. So, that sucks. Oh yeah, we haven't done any third person. I like the yellow, but hopefully there's some cool paints that come with it. That makes it even fugglier, but it looks so Argo. It's weird. It seems like it started as an Argo ship. I will definitely be using this though. I don't care about the 32 SCU like limit. Like I know people like the big old bags, a lot of bags mining out there forever. I'm more like the logistics of having to run out of room in especially MMOs, and how to manage that. Very cool. I think it's beautiful. A Rambler with a laser. Yeah, I guess it, but with a mule cockpit. Sounds like really, you know what this probably is? This thing's going to be super stable on difficult to break rocks. That's 70k. There's a 0% chance we're going to be able to break that. So let's move on. Even with VTOLs, hold on. Even with VTOLs, this is quite strong going forward. Okay, PC. Here we go. We'll find something that we can mine here and just take a peek at the stats and get a feel for what's going on. Yeah, very Argo, guys. Look at the placement. Okay, good first test. Let's see the power at it's 20%, just like the Helix. Oh, it spins. We're in range, really short range. So that's a trade-off. It is not powering up a really tiny rock here because of the resistance. So the UI is busted. but I don't know if you could see. That should come down, but it's red because it was raised up. Yeah. Lots of instability. This is only 40 instability, but it's acting very unstable. Don't know if it's the server or not. But this is Terranite. We're really close to the rock. Terranite's highly explosive. I think they did a good job balancing here. I'm not a huge fan of the cargo being not as strong as the MISC, but we don't know if the MISC being really strong cargo-wise is intentional or not. I think you're going to see some very angry MISC fans if it goes exclusively to 32 SCU. Hopefully there's some upgrade options for the Drake Golem as well to have a bit more SCU. All other laser heads should rotate as well. It's quite nice. Yeah, look at the optimal charge rate. It's incredibly slow. Well, Torsten, you cooked. Here's the bug that I don't like at all. And the bug I'm talking about is you just can't raise or lower your mining laser randomly. Now, the optimal charge rate is so slow, I think the shatter is going to come down before it finishes. I'm just going to double check and make sure. Yeah, I'm just playing with this. Optimal charge rate being low when you're this close is not the worst thing in the world because it gives you time to get out of the way. But I think Torsten really cooked here because he's making you make a choice with your modules. I did not take damage. Make sure my shields are on, though. He's making you make a choice with your modules. Are you going to resolve the instability? Are you going to resolve the resistance problem? Or are you going to just make the charge window really big? Or are you going to deal with the optimal charge rate? There are gadgets for each one of those things. So that's... yeah, I don't know. I think that's pretty good and pretty smart. I like it. I wonder if it has good inert reduction. We'll have to take a look at Urkel and see if this is on the website. Let me know if it is, guys, and we'll take a quick peek. It is? Okay. I will take a look at it, but we're just doing a quick little mine on something. That was something really small. I had to raise my laser power higher than I had originally expected. A great rock to look at. Ready? Instability 2. Oh, it's only 705. Hold on. I really want to look at something low resistance, low instability, or high resistance, high instability, and see just how bad it is. This is pretty low. So resistance 15%. Instability looks like 54%. It's really hard to see. Ready? Click. Well, hold on. And click. My shields never came on. There we go. So it only went up to 18 and 73. So I forgot the word for this, but it's not additive. It's multiplicative. I don't know. So it took 15% and multiplied that by 0.25 and then added that to it. But because of this, look at how much of a struggle. I am at laser power 50%. I am not buying that this laser has more power right now in the PTU than the Helix. Because if it did, it would be chunking through something this small. And it's not. So if their design goal here is to have that powerful laser, have these negatives, and give you the option of which one you want to trade off, not like, and not being able to trade all. Oh, come on, server. And not being able to trade all of them off. There, I took damage, obviously. Like, I get what they were going for here, but yeah. It's better on inert materials. It is the only size 3 laser with plus 40% inert, which is minus 40% inert. Okay. Hey, Brogan. Yeah, it's because of the resistance modifier, but plus 25%, I guess, is a lot. But it's not a lot when applied to a low resistance rock. It is a lot when applied to a high resistance rock. Weird. Yeah, it's as if I can change it, but it doesn't look like I can. It's a 55% difference to resistance and compared to the Helix. I don't understand how, but I believe you. I don't know. If I was to give feedback, I would take the resistance off and put it somewhere else, maybe. What other options could you throw it on, though? Like what appeared to be a ship that had a lot more power, but had the trade-off. And I feel like we kind of lost that. It's tiny? I mean, it doesn't feel that tiny. It looks about prospector size, no? All right, once again, the size comparison is insane. While you're in the ship, it doesn't feel that way. Like, I was surprised that there was no interior. Now I'm not. It's super tiny in comparison. So for group mining, this is way more beneficial if you're ever going to do something like use a Polaris to store bags, boxes, things like that. I do believe 16 SCU containers can fit on the elevators in this thing. So, wait, can this thing go inside of a Caterpillar? Same size laser head. The one on the left has a bespoke laser head, the Golem, which is not very good, by the way. But yeah, I think that's where my feedback would be, is do something to make that laser stand out, to have you choose it over the Prospector, and we'll see. I'm not so sure it does. It's kind of forcing me and pigeonholing me into using gadgets, whereas the Prospector doesn't. How many modules does it take? 2. Yeah, maybe my backpack's broken, something's broken, but let's see. This is not the worst combination, but not having the surge kind of sucks, and I lost it, which... All right, well, it doesn't go on the bottom. There it is. Yeah. I saw it. It was green. Oh my god, it can move the ship way too much.
Do you want me to deploy the laser? Might be easier that way.
No, because this is a solo ship. This would be your experience. It would never be deployed. Fuse gameplay, true. I almost got... So people said ignore the K. Nabel. But that's... Nabel. I don't know why I can't do it, and I feel so bad because I feel like it's disrespectful, but I don't intend to be disrespectful at all.
Mike!
That's how you pronounce my name. Yep.
Mike!
Just like that.
Mike!
I can't remember your name in the chat just yet. Mining math guy. How do you feel about this bespoke laser in terms of the other one? Does the math check out? There it goes, but it's very awkward. I lost it. Right? We got it back, but we almost lost it. Yeah, it requires a little bit too much to pull them off, but there you go. I think it's fine in general as long as you do something to reduce resistance. It will never truly compete with the Helix 1 on a prospector in terms of maximum mass you can get, but it's better than most of the other mining laser heads. I think it needs to be better than the Helix. It really comes down to what their goals are for the cargo. This is stuck. 32 is what you get. You know, it's either one 32 SCU container that has two things, or it's two 16 containers. That's what we got here. I don't think there's any getting around it. I don't know. Like, does it need to be better? Like, does it need to be better? I don't know. I don't find it interesting that they gave it new bags. I think that they know that they needed to standardize things to an SCU size. I think it's fantastic. What if it costs half as much as a prospector? Hello? This is CIG, dum-dum. They're going to make the excuse that all these benefits make it equal to the prospector. That's what they've been doing, right? They're equals. Don't hit the ground, Mike. Don't hit the ground, Mike. Just wanted to see if I had landing gear up. Hey, DJ. Same price but comes with a free box of Drake duct tape. That would be cool. They'll be like the lower QT fuel, but the, you know, easier to move cargo container or something like that will be the selling point. Galacosite. That's what we're dealing with here. All right.